Alright guys, Bargy tinkering back at you with another video. Headed out to the range right now where we're going to be shooting with Reloader Weatherby. Got a few things with me. Got my 300 PRC, my .6, and my 6.8 Western. Got the Barnes ammunition, that reserve lot of ammunition. Going to be shooting some of that. I also have some factory, just 2 more rounds of the 175 Sierra Tip Game King, which Barnes, if they wanted to, could potentially use in a reserve line, as well as my .6. We're chasing using that 190 AccuBomb long range, trying to get sub half MOA with that. We got the N550, and then we got my 300 PRC. There's a little bit of backstory with that one I might get into, but I might just show some groups. I have some hand loads of some 225 ELDMs on some Lapua brass, so we're just gonna have fun. It'll be a great day. Austin has some stuff up there, so we'll get up there, go have a good time. Alright guys, we're shooting the reserve ammo. Here's the first little bit. Here's that first group. You'll see that here. And yeah, just enjoy me shooting.
3,001 feet per second.
There we go.
He does have a 26-inch barrel.
Yep, 26-inch barrel.
So I think it's shooting too high. So
I don't know anything about them, but I think this is short for it, isn't it?
there you can.
3,015 feet per second.
No, I've never seen one in real life. I've seen them. Yeah, we got
Oof.
one of the RSOs.
So looking at this group here, it's the center one. There's the top left bullet. That's from a different 2-shot where I was aiming the far left edge of this big diamond with a different load. But if we look here, we're getting about almost 2-inch group. Nothing really good. We're going to go over Reloading Weatherby, watch him shoot a group, get the velocities there, and then I shoot one more group, and we'll look at both those groups and kind of talk about them.
$29.87.
How you doing? One thing I would suggest.
$29.77.
Let it come forward as hard as it can. I mean, let it back here. No, pull forward. It doesn't go away, but it's.
There's one in there already.
Yeah.
$29.91. An SD of 7.
Here's Reloading Weatherby's group. We're just over an inch, less than an inch and a quarter, it looks like. Nothing too bad though. A lot better than what I shot, and still getting right around that 2990 feet per second mark. Here's my last group. About that 1.1, 1.2, about the same size as what Reloading Weatherby got. Still not the best, about the same average. Let's go look at how the .6 did today. So right here's my first load of the .6, 53.5 grains of N550 with a 190 ABLR. Let's see how she shoots.
Be careful you don't back up and.
Ooh, that kicks a bit harder.
It's already on 28.44.
28.44.
This might be your one and only group.
Holy crap. Let me look at this. Now, I'm going to kind of interject while I'm fiddling with my rifle here.
Not seeing anything on the brass so far.
Just looking at the brass, kind of inspecting it, making sure everything's good. I had previously looked at GRT for loads, and I'm trying to stay under 60,000 PSI of pressure. And it said I should be good up to 56 grains. Obviously, that's not the case, so I'm going to revisit this, go with some lower charges. Go from there. One thing is these cartridge cases are seated out pretty long, but let's get back to shooting. This is what it is. Ooh, that is not good.
58.55. I think you're over pressure. That's why.
We might be. We may have to.
Back that off a bit.
Yeah, back it off. That's why we test. We'll send this last one, see how it goes. There we are. Very horizontal.
So, an SD of 5, so I think there's potential.
Yep.
I think you're just really over pressure.
Yeah, there's a little bit of, nothing too bad on the primers, but we are going quick. Yeah, we got a little bit right there.
All right, Wyatt's having me subject myself to the high recoil of the 30-06 when we're going to be pushing a 199 at absurd velocities. Just watch. Hold on, give me 3 seconds. Okay, we're all set. Oh my gosh, the scope.
Hey, it's a 3 to 9 by 40.
Bean or cheese, or one of each. Bean or bean. I've got both. One of each. If you got enough.
2885.
I'm begging today.
That hit really far right.
Take a look. Yeah, really far right.
I don't think I jerked that bad.
No, you didn't. It's ABLR.
28.56. It's not shooting well. Yeah, we're running this way too hot.
Get it out?
Yep.
Yeah, it's literally that far from the muzzle. I could see it right in the top. Like, okay, come from the breech.
Glad you got it out.
Yeah.
Where did that go? Where's that?
Down a couple inches.
28.78. It's smoking fast, but not shooting well at all.
So here's that first group that I shot. Not necessarily the best at all. About 2 inches, just not good. We were running pressure. Austin was being pretty willing to shoot the 06. It is about a 7-pound rifle. So you're running like mild 300 Win Mag velocities. When I say mild, I mean mild. And it just kicks. Not the most pleasant gun to shoot. It was probably the least pleasant gun we had there. Now as we start fading up top here, we can see his group just still around that 2 1/4 inch mark. Still cooking really fast, but I am going to lighten up the charge weights. Here's another group, my 6.8 Western. These were just a sanity check group of the 175 Sierra Tip Game Kings. Previous groups I've gotten 1/2 inch. These are moving like 2,700 feet a second. These are not fast for 26-inch barrel, but they shoot well. This is with stable HD powder. I just wanted to make sure there was nothing really wrong with the rifle, the scope. This came up. It's like, hey, there's something up with the ammo. I think it's the powder. I don't think it's the bullet. I have had good luck with the 155 LRX with 4831 shortcut and received all of them sub-MOA groups around the same velocity. So it could just be a powder thing, but let's take another look. I did test out some more ammunition that Austin had loaded up for me with the 170 EOLs, and that was with N565.
3,004 feet per second. $29.98.
Alright guys, here's this last group of 6/8 Western, just over 1.5 inches. Now, normally I'd just say chuck the load, call it a day. However, Austin Reloading Weatherby has received or shot 2 groups that are under that half MOA mark around that area. So I'm going to load up some more, see what I can do, give it another go. I do want to go to my 300 PRC, but we're going to wrap things up because I got to rant with that 300 PRC, and you'll see why. But anyways, like, subscribe, get that bell on, let me know what you think about the video. Thanks.